It's so weird talking to a screen. I don't know where to look because normally I'm looking down to look at if whatever expressions I'm making are correct, or looking up to talk to somebody, or looking to the side. It is so weird talking to a screen. I'm going to have to put a sticker right as if where a face would be, because I really do want to make videos, no matter who they touch, even if it's just one person. I really hope it does. It will be random. It's not always going to be about, oh, am I exercising? Oh, am I playing with my cat? I might sometimes introduce my daughter, but I don't know how comfortable I feel with that one because I am really borderline judgmental towards those that profit off their children with complete family channels. It is okay to have your kids involved, but if it's based around them, that's a bit concerning to me because they can be exploited, exposed to far too much. Yes, we love our families and we want to include them, but it cannot be based around them. I do judge that unapologetically. But with my videos, it's a personal release, and I will probably say this quite a few times. I get social anxiety. I've had media anxiety for a really long time. I had Facebook for a while when my sister set it up back in 2010 for pictures and to read memes and quotes. Not until 2020 did I start really expressing myself. And I did counseling for 9 years, and when I got out of that, she said I needed to find social outlets. But I struggle meeting people face to face. I don't dislike people. I really do like people. I just struggle to have tolerance because the sign of deception, and the moment I get whiff of deceptive character, I just turn away. Betrayal does that to a person. And if you're really strong-minded towards protecting your own mental health and physical well-being and your children's mental health and physical well-being, you definitely can relate to shutting people out. I've made the mistake when my boys were younger to allow people in. All it did was hurt them. Me opening up to social outlets, having friends, only got them attached, feeling like aunt or uncle figures. For me to have to tell them to go because their choices and behaviors didn't fit my standards of what I chose to have around my children. No, I'm no cookie cutter Miss Goody Two Shoes. I swear I had cigarette smoking past, a green smoking. I am not straight cut, but I do have boundaries and standards for around my children. A lot of people can't handle that. But with me posting videos, started TikTok to release a social media fear. I always hated TikTok. I was a TikTok no-go. I thought it was only for kids. But 2020, I was extremely isolated. I needed to find ways reaching out. I was suffering with severe panic throughout the day. My eating issues started becoming a huge problem to a sickly, malnourished state. And I was lonely. I was getting depressed with the panicking because I had no one to reach out to. So many fears about this and that. And someone suggested, why don't you get on TikTok and start releasing a fear of exposing your vulnerabilities and your fears? The first time I did a video, it took me quite a while. I was having severe anxiety before I hit. A straight panic attack before I even hit the download button. The finished. Done. But then I had this rush of relief of, I did it. That might sound so stupid and ridiculous to many people, but someone that deals with how my brain works can completely understand that putting yourself on the internet and exposing yourself is breaking some serious fears. To someone that is afraid of adrenaline and can't skydive or swim even, and they go swimming and they break that fear. It's that accomplished feeling. When I go to make these videos, I feel awkward. I wanted to make videos 2 years ago in 2021. I posted a couple and deleted them out of fear of judgment and embarrassment. But last week, when I made a full video, I think it was only a few minutes, I said, you know what? Post it. When I made the shorts a few weeks prior, that was the start line. Post it. Why? Because one of my fears is social judgment. When I will say that I can tolerate and handle judgment, I can to a certain extent. But then the insecurities and fears of what I don't accomplish, what I haven't accomplished, my education, this, that is less than others. I have programmed in my brain shame. Well, I need to open up. I need to reach out to outlets for people to hopefully reach out to me and have different advice, different experiences. As I'm doing my videos and find a way to find comfort to actually stick to not rambling, I'm a rambler, that maybe something will come out of it. And I'm not speaking a career. I'm speaking a mental, emotional help. Not from a psychologist standpoint. I did therapy. But a social connecting. Even if it is through social media. Because for many, many years, I've been struggling to have connection. And if you can't have it in person, a person has to have connection to thrive. I haven't been thriving. I've only been surviving. Anybody that watches this, I hope that you have a good day listening to my rambling. Thank you if you did. I really hope I can break my fear of judgments and make more videos with a consistency instead of shut down and erase them like I did before. Because people get insecure about the views, about the likes, about the followers. Because you look at other people's channels and you're like, fuck, I don't even have 1 follower. Shoot, I don't even have 2 likes. But the point of this, to start with, is initially a selfish motive. Breaking a fear and finding connections. And then my unselfish part will be added in too. Hopefully reaching to somebody that can relate to what I'm going to be speaking about, no matter what it is. Especially when I start feeling more comfortable touching down on being a single mother with 2 boys and a daughter with a big age gap. But with mental imbalances and abandonment, watching them deal with the abandonment as I did was far worse. Watching that, knowing what they felt, than I think of me dealing with it as a kid, because I know the outcome and I love my kids. But there will be a lot of me talking to a screen and hopefully someone seeing and getting something out of it as a comfort that there's many chemically imbalanced people. There are many chemically imbalanced parents or family members that don't have outlets, that don't have social networks, social people to reach out to for help. And it is overwhelming trying to fight your own battles. But when you are keeping it together for multiple people and you're an energy filler and you have kids radiate a lot of energy. So I'm going to close this with, we all do our best.